Good morning. You listen to FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. This morning, my guest is Kelley Fain, Executive Vice President of Shaw's Commercial Business. Kelley, how you doing?
Doing great, Kemp. Thanks for having us on.
Good to talk to you. Haven't talked to you in a little while. It was about 2 years ago when you took over this role as the leader of Shaw's Commercial Business. You've got about 28 years at Shaw, most of your career. Last time we talked, the tail end of COVID, and we were talking about business picking up. It did pick up, and it's been fairly strong. Hasn't it? Tell us about business.
It really has been, and 2022 was a remarkable year for our commercial business, and we had a big theme of rocking the recovery, and it was exciting to be a part of that. This year has been certainly not as strong as that, but historically speaking, 23 has been a very good year for us.
It's been a good year, and probably going to continue into 24 with some momentum, right?
Yeah, certainly feels that way, but it's also geographically dependent. The West for us has really been slower, but again, they had a big year last year. We're seeing growth in the other geographies, especially the Southeast is on fire. Education, I think you're going to see some more double-digit growth in education and probably in healthcare and hospitality. But you never know. You're heading into an election year. There's a lot of uncertainty about what the Fed's going to do with rates, and a lot remains to be seen. But I think the fundamentals are all sound. Our team's pretty excited about what's ahead of us for the next few years, actually.
You've been pretty busy with some actually major strategic decisions. Since you've taken this role, Shaw has sold its Spectra division to Diversify, and you've joined Fuse, and you're busy right now rolling out your whole Studio One program, right?
That's right. We're trying to expand and innovate, not just in product, but in services and solutions that we provide, and really excited about what both brands, Packraft and Shaw Contract, are doing around design services.
All right. Well, I wanted to talk to you today about this big news you announced last week about a new strategic partnership with Classen. Shaw Commercial now becomes the sole distributor for Classen's commercial hard surface products in North America, right?
That's right. We're beyond excited. And I'll tell you, first of all, the Classen team, they are just wonderful people, and they're a joy to work with. And certainly we've seen a lot of great chemistry between our teams, and that's what leads to such a good partnership. And it really is about the power of partnership, is the vision that we see together to innovate, to design, and just take it to another level in the resilient category. But I tell you what really excites us is their material chemistry. As you know, Classen is a very innovative company. When you think back to our EcoWorks journey that started in '99, there are just a lot of good parallels with the product chemistry and really sustainable design to just transform the category. So very excited about that.
Yeah, let's talk about Classen for a second. They are a family-owned company, got started in '62. As I travel to global shows outside of North America, the Classen booth in, say, Domatex or many of these foreign shows is the big booth. So, I mean, they're the big brand outside the United States in flooring. They're known primarily on the residential side as the largest producer of laminate flooring, and they have one factory in Germany that puts out 1 billion square feet of laminate a year. It's the largest factory for laminate flooring in the world. They sell through the in-house brand here in this country, and they've kind of shuffled the deck recently. They've got a new CEO of America, Dr. Moritz Minier, and obviously Derek Welburn's part of the team there. Their PVC-free product, which I think is what attracted Shaw so much to this relationship, is a Ceramin-based product, right?
That's right. Again, very much like our EcoWorks chemistry. And it's not just about the sustainable piece. Equally as important is their design. The way that Classen and their design teams innovate with design is going to be a really big differentiator for us in the market. And like I said, the things that you look for in a partnership, specifically I think about shared values, and that's something that we definitely have a lot in common with Classen, and they see that too. And this gives them, as you mentioned, a great new market in North America, and helps leverage the scale and the size of Shaw and our commercial business and our relationships in market. So it couldn't come at a better time for both of our companies.
You know, as you step back and you look at the other industries in the world, and you think about Mercedes and Volkswagen and Porsche and German ingenuity, and you're partnering with a German company. And, a lot of Shaw's sourced hard surface products up to this point have come out of South Korea. So this is a little bit of a shift in focus on where some of your products come from, right?
It really is. And our integrated supply chain team does a phenomenal job of vetting and searching and qualifying suppliers. And this is a great effort on their part, bringing our teams together. And they saw the synergy early on. And as our two teams began to talk, we just realized there's so many complementary strengths. And that's what you look for in a good partner. And I mentioned the design and the innovation and the differentiation with their chemistry. And it's just all of it parallels we look back at our EcoWorks journey and how that was explosive for us in carpet tile, and we expect to do the same together here. And honestly, I can't wait to see what our two design teams put together as they focus with a real outside in approach. This is a good example of working market backward to deliver alternatives that our customers want and need. And both of our teams just have this, I think you'd call it a relentless curiosity to focus on the customer and see what we can do to continue to elevate and differentiate.
So next steps, I guess you'll start distributing products they make, and then I'm sure you'll get your design team to marry up with theirs and start coming out with your joint developed products, right?
That's right. Shaw Contract and Packcraft teams are very busy as we speak, working with the Classen teams to develop some great new collections. In the months ahead, you're going to see some beautiful product, beautiful design, and obviously sustainably made, and just excited about both of us and the commitment to cradle that we share. And our customers are going to be very excited, and that's what it's all about. And we want to just be sure at the end of the day that we continue to be our customers' first and best choice for product.
I invite our listeners to take a quick look on the internet on Klassen's Ceramin factory. It's a gorgeous factory in the rolling hills of Germany. I mean, it looks like something where a sustainable product would be produced.
Oh, yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. I've been to both locations, and in a big way, it's very similar to walking into our factories here in the state at Shaw. They found that, too, when they visited our facility. So Classen is just the ideal partner, and we're excited to get going together.
All right, Kelley, thanks for spending time with our listeners and telling us about this major new relationship, Shaw's commercial business with Classen. Again, been talking to Kelley Fain, Executive Vice President of Shaw's commercial business, and you've been listening to Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.